Nick Nation, we're back to another episode of the Nicky Gordo Show. Thanks for being back here with me and my Nick Nation members. Before I get into what I really want to get into, something happened to me this weekend. I kind of want to vent about it and kind of want to rant about it. Listen, I'm a 31-year-old grown man. I've never lost my wallet before. Maybe when I was a kid, sure. I had my wallet. I go to the gas station, I had to pump air in my tire, something happened, whatever. I take my credit card out, boom, scan it, put it back in, then I went to go get a sandwich at this sandwich spot. I don't know where I left it. It was also 100 degrees outside, so I was pissed off just running around everywhere. I come back to the gas station. I'm like, okay, I'm a human. I take accountability. Let me retrace my steps, right? So I go back to the gas station. I go inside. Excuse me, sir. Like, I think I left my wallet by the air pump. Have you seen it by any chance? Oh, no, haven't. Like, we always check cameras, but we hired this team to pressure wash the whole facility, and they're outside. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go outside, and I ask the guy, and before I go, typical Miami Hispanic. I'm like, oh, great. I'm Hispanic. I'm like, great, right? Not a cool one. Like the scummy bag ones looking, I'm like, oh, like I know where this is gonna go. Excuse me, I'm like, hey, have you seen my wallet? Like anywhere, like I was here putting air. They told me to come ask you, you're pressure washing, you might have seen it. Where? By the air. Is that by the grass? Hey, yeah, it's by the grass, actually. It is. That's where the air machine is. Did you have money in your wallet? Hey, Miguel, listen here. Yeah, I didn't have money in my wallet, right? Oh, well, like, maybe you should check the grass. All right, well, thanks for being sketchy. Thanks for proving stereotypes, right? And this is where I come in, this is pattern this is pattern recognition. That's what it is, right? Hispanics, technically, they're liars and they're cheaters. Sure, I'm part Hispanic, I can say this. The Hispanics might steal a little bit, and the black people like to put their phone on speakerphone on default setting. And the Chinese are really smart, and the towel head's kind of bomb. These are pattern recognitions, but whatever. I'm there, and I'm like, really? Like, you're asking me all these weird questions? Did I have money in my wallet? Well, what do you want? My Goyard wallet? Well, the fun fact, Federico. That's a really Spanish name, right? Probably Federico. Hey, fun fact, the Goyard wallet's fake. I got it from Thailand, so you can't sell it. The platinum Amex isn't platinum, it's metal, so you can't scrap it. The gold Amex isn't really gold, so you can't sell it, you stupid idiot. Once again, pattern recognition. It'll be your own people. My own people stole from me, right? I know the Hispanic guy stole it. I'm like, thanks. Now my 30% Peruvian part is living in pissed offness and regret. And then rewind. Before that, I went to a restaurant. And I sat on the opposite side, like restaurants like this, chair, I'm here, so I'm overviewing the whole restaurant. Guess who they put me on the other side? So it's like this. It's table. And at this table, they have one chair facing this way, and I'm on that chair facing that way. Guess who they put me with, Dad? Who? Like, guess who was right in front of me?
Who was right in front of
me? But let me tell you something. Like, just like the most putrid, disgusting... And hey, listen, I say I don't care anymore, brother. I love the blacks, I love the Muslims, I love the Asians, I don't like the and I can say that, right? Because I'm allowed to have my personal opinion. And guess why I'm not pissed? Because I'm never gonna try to any of you. I'm never gonna do business with any of you guys, right? I don't give a in the grand scheme of things. But she just keeps looking at me, like staring at me. And I try to make a funny joke in my head. I'm like, maybe she thinks I'm a and she wants to hook up with me, right? Sure, right? No. But I'm like, oh, maybe she saw my and she saw it. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm like, hey. And she was on a date with like a girl, right? And I'm like, how nice would it be, right? How nice would it be if we lived in a society where I can just be like, hey, guards, get her out of here. Dad, you wouldn't use it? You don't have to answer that because you chill with people. But how nice would it be if I could go and just be like, guards, move the out. Get her out of the restaurant. Everyone else I don't care about, right? It's mainly just them. Not the biggest fan. I've said it. I think it'll be better for society if we kick him out. If you can comment in this video right now, if you can comment one good thing that they bring to society, I will cash up you $300 right now. Tell me one good thing a brings to society. What do we need from them? Because we don't need their obnoxiousness. We don't need their long shorts wearing. We don't need their attitudes. We don't need their social skills. We don't need their humor. We don't need them in sports. We don't need them in movies. We don't need them anywhere. So why are we still accepting them into society nowadays? I would invest in that. I would bring this proposition. National Guards for the dikes. You don't want them? Let's send them out. Super easy. Get them out of here. Move along. Hey, Cankles, get out of here. Shortstop, that way. You want to get a nice restaurant? Actually, yeah, we're packed. You can't come in. You want to eat with us? We ran out of what you want. I don't care. What are you going to do? Fight me? Go ahead. Because you want to fight me, you got to get through Dad Filmed It and Paulie Eats. So which one do you want to do? Because you can't get through them. Let me tell you. That'll out of you. Realistically. But yeah, my wallet went missing. I got pissed off at the I'm like, dude, God, I'm sorry if I pissed you off somehow. I try not to. I try to pray more. I try to be a good person. You know, I do have a little road rage, and I do get mad easily, and I do tend to curse. But in the grand scheme of things, I didn't do anything. But I think God was trying to teach me a lesson. God literally gave me his hardest battles this week. I lost my wallet, and then after I lost my wallet, I ran into the goddamn and it was insane. It's like, okay, like, you're trying to look like a dude. You don't look like a dude. You just look like a feminine dude, I guess. Like, and I don't feel comfortable in here. I actually lost my appetite. How about this? Hey, restaurant, how about I get 20% off? How about I get 20% off because now I'm eating in front of this person? I'm not a fan. I don't like it. Never been, never will have. Let's get him out. Paul, do you like?
No.
Not a big fan.
Not at all.
Dave, do you like him? You can say yes. All right. Well, see, 3 out of 3. That's how you know we win. And I live in a democratic state, so it happens. But one thing I want to talk about after that rant and the wallet rant is, let me bring it up right here, chat. 1 second. As you know, America is at war with Iran. I'm not a fan of it. I don't think we should be in wars with anyone. That's why I like Trump from 2016 to 2020. Because Trump was against war. He was against forever wars. He was against foreign money and foreign bonds. He didn't want anyone in our politics. And he said, hey, I'm so rich that I'm going to go sue the media. I'm going to go sue all of them. And he was doing that. So through 2016 through 2020, Trump was the man of the people. I was a Trumper. I liked Trump in 2016. Not that I agree with everything he said and ways he said it, no, right? Because he's a president, not a locker room sports coach. But in 2016 and 2020, I like Trump. Now I'm not a fan of Trump. I think Trump is a shill. I don't know what he's doing. Now I do think in certain aspects of everything, you know, I do think he's on the list. Just a majority of these politicians are on the list. They're Republicans, Libertarians, and Democrats. They're all on the left list. Foreign leaders are on the list. And every time someone happens, what happens? I mean, every time something happens on the list, what happens? Something gets leaked. Somewhere something gets leaked. Or someone goes to war. Or they leak aliens. Or they leak this. Or they leak that. But where I'm going with that is the Israeli minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, says Iran war is best for us without Israeli involvement. But you brought us into that war. That was never our war. We don't need to be there. We've never wanted to be in Iran. Obama didn't want to be in Iran. The Bushes didn't want to be in Iran. Biden didn't want to be in Iran. I don't even like some of these presidents. Obviously, John F. Kennedy didn't want to be in Iran. Why are we going? We stepped in this war. Why? Because Israel is a quote-unquote ally of America. And what I'm not going to do like everyone else, right? Like, I don't have a problem with Israel. Just I don't have a problem with Palestine. But I do have a problem with Israeli government, and I do have a problem with governments in Palestine. I don't agree with Hamas. I think Hamas is super corrupt. It's insane. You should not be a terrorist organization. And this, oh, well, they're doing it to revolt. Brother, shut the up. We're not cavemen. And in Israel, I'm against the government of Israel. I'm against Netanyahu. Like, the government's insane. But just because I say that does not mean I don't think Israel has a place to exist or Palestine has a place to exist. They both can coexist, just like they can coexist with Yemen, Libya, Syria, all these places, Lebanon. I don't agree with, Hezbollah, but don't go send 20 Israeli piss missiles and just blow up citizens. And yes, there's always casualty in war. You can't, and I love this quote. This is a quote I'll always stand by. You cannot send someone to hell and make them act. No, you cannot send someone to hell and expect them to act like an angel. Correct. You send someone to war, it's hell on earth. You can't expect them to act like an angel, 100%. But with that note is, brother, you can't just go bomb everything. You can't just pull out all your troops from Iran and let American troops in there. That wasn't our war. The Israeli government have 0 foot soldiers in Iran. No one. We've been there. We've been attacking them. We've been bombing them. So we're probably going to be liable for that. In textbooks, in war crimes, America's going to be liable for that because we put all these people in there. But there comes a time where it's like, okay, cool, hold on. If Israel pulled out and Israel said that's better, if they're not in there, why are we still there? Why are we doing their bidding? Why are we doing their dirty work? What's the point of that, right? Israel's an ally, sure, but saying they're our greatest ally is kind of insane, right? I personally don't think we have any great allies at all. NATO owes us money. Canada owes us and they're right? It's like, why are we doing all this bidding? It just doesn't make sense. Last president to ever, go against Israel or actually stand up, not go against, I'm sorry, I don't like that wording. Last president to ever stand up against him was who? John F. Kennedy. And what happened 5 months after he said, you guys can't have nuclear weapons, let me go see your nuclear facility and see what's going on there? John F. Kennedy got his it's a coincidence. It can be. Could it be a psychopath? Yeah, right. Anything's possible, but in the grand scheme of things, it's conspiracy theory. That's what's happening. He wanted to go see if Israel had any nuclear weapons. They told him, hey, no, we're doing what we want. And then what happens? John F. Kennedy, our greatest president of all time. I have a picture with him right. One of these is a picture of me and John F. Kennedy. Whichever one it is, greatest president of all time, cared for the people, didn't shill us, didn't sell us out. Now we're getting sold out all the time. Like, me, I've talked about, I don't believe in flock cameras. Why are we trying to put all these like flock cameras and data centers? Like, and if you don't know what a flock camera is, it's pretty much these cameras that they put on like street signs and they do it for your safety. They do it to, hey, we're going to secure the streets. We want to catch up with crimes that we can't catch. Just 24-hour surveillance. But when you give government too, and this is why socialism doesn't work. And people are like, oh, I want to live in a socialist country. Well, socialist literally is when you give government too much power. That's what it is. So I think we can all agree on this, even if you're socialist or not, Republican, Democrat, think whatever. Flock cameras are not good for the grand scheme of things. Why are we putting them on our street? Why are they in every single corner? Why are they going up? What crime do you want to? You don't want to catch crime. You want to sell our personal information to China, to Russia, to Israel. And guess what? People were like, oh, and even don't believe, oh, America's not going to sell it. Okay, cool. Awesome. Hold that. Whatever. You believe in that? Sure. But people are like, war. Well, we can get hit with a missile. Well, realistically speaking, if it's not a nuke, right? Iran can never throw a missile at us. It won't hit us, right? China can't hit us with a missile. Russia probably could because the tip of Russia all the way there is connected to Alaska. Iran can't hit us with a missile. Israel can't hit us with a missile. But what could they do? Chemical warfare, what we've seen with COVID, in my opinion, and then also like hitting the electromagnetic fields. So what they do? Oh, I'm going to hack him. I'm going to hack the flock cameras. Then they hack the flock cameras, and then what happens? All your information's out. Next thing you know, dad filmed his face in the porno in China with a Chinese wiener, and then we're all so they take our information, they give it to the Chinese, they give it to the Israelis, they give it to the Russian, and then we're all and now everything is compromised. Everything is compromised. Get flock cameras out. America, get the out of war with Iran. Israel, shut the up. You started the war. Don't say it's better if you're not in it. Benjamin Netanyahu, man the up. You started the war. You finish it. Don't say you're not in it because now it's disrespectful towards me and my Americans. Like I said, I'm all for lending a helping hand. That's America. You help our allies. You help our friends. But the one thing we won't do is be a cuck. And right now we're getting cuck. Trump, wake the up. I don't know what's happening to you, but you're getting cuck right now. Wake the up. We don't have to be there. And definitely don't tell him that this is our war and not theirs. Mother, you started it. It's like, are we living in a simulation? No, are we living in a simulation or are people retarded? U.S. government, Israel wanted the war, and now they say it's better to leave. Like, say no. Like, no, say no. They give you APAC money? Hey, well, check this out. Then stop funding them. That's our money. Just stop funding him. We shouldn't fund. And before anyone takes that out of context, we shouldn't fund anyone. Australia, Sweden, Greece, Norway, Canada, Peru, Cuba, Puerto Rico. We should not fund anyone. Not our business. We're America first, baby. We're America first to the day we die. You think I give a if a couple Papua New Guinean kids are being homeless and starving in Papua New Guinea? Hey, it's a bad thing. It's a horrible thing, sure, and I feel bad, and no one should do that. But my problem is America. That's what a patriot is. I care about my people. Sure, I care about everyone else, but I care about my people. And until my people are 100% fixed, leftist and rightist and everywhere else, until my people are taken care of, I'm sorry, I cannot look after anyone else because we have a bigger duty in America to do. We have to take care of each other's. We have to fix the internal crisis. We have to fix the wars here. We have to fix the divide. And we have to be okay with saying slurs and jokes. And we all agree, yes, 100%? That's what it is. That was a great rant. Dad kind of did something cool. He was like, Nick, I think you're really stressed, and I don't like it when you're stressed because he cares about me. And he made a tier list, and I want to bring it up.
The way I have this tier list is going to be, I'm going to give you scenarios, and you have 3 tiers. First one is the worst of the worst. That's a cavity search, Nick edition. The second one's going to be a random check, and then ... you know why. And then the third one is Godspeed, brother. Green. They're good to go. The first one up is going to be the Colombian abuela.
How old is she?
She is 72, 14 bags. All of them are gifts.
I'm checking her. Let me tell you why. First of all, I don't like Colombians. Call me. Hey, I am prejudiced. I'm prejudiced. I'm not racist though. I'm not a racist, but I'm prejudiced. So yeah, we're checking her.
All right, she's going down for the random check. Next one is me. Damn. All right, the next one's an American in Crocs and a political shirt. Already complaining.
Ooh, the thing's what type of political shirt? That's the issue. That's the catch. Make one up in your head, Dad. AOC shirt?
AOC shirt.
We're checking her. You don't want to know why? Because she's probably a Marxist piece of and we don't need Marxism in America, and we don't need communism in America. Actually, can we do a deportation button? If you actually, how about this? You wear an AOC shirt in public, we send you to Cuba. Which actually, no bags. Send you to Cuba. But yeah, cavity search.
All right. Next is a Mexican.
George W. Bush shirt, he can stay.
Next is a Mexican family, 11 people, 1 ticket between them.
Damn, dude. Let's let them stay. Let's let them stay. I'll let the Godspeed. Hey, the Mexicans. Hey, I rock with you guys. Mexicans. I rock with you guys heavy. The long way. Never forget that, brother. I stand with the Mexicans. Mi raza.
Next up, a Somali businessman. The suit's sharp every time, every flight.
Listen, I said this. Let's bring this. A no-fly zone for Somalia. We don't need any more Somalians in this country. Give me the Mexicans. Give me the Cubans. Hey, give me the Puerto Rican. I don't want those. Let's take the Dominicans, right? Give me everyone else. Keep the Somalians. We do not need any Somalians in America. They bring us nothing. Somalians bring us nothing. You don't even have a deportation button, do you?
Nope. But that'll be, yeah.
You know what? Cavity search them good and send them back home.
All right. Next up is a Russian dude. No carry-on, no check bag, nothing.
See, this is my thing. I'm so scared he's a Russian spy, but I love Slavic culture and I love Russia. Like I genuinely love Russia. I've been there. I love Russia. I love Russian culture. I love Russian food. I love Russian people. You know, I'm scared of Russian spies because Russian spies are a real thing and sleeper cells in our country. So my funny self would say,
Random check.
no, my funny self would be like, let him in. I love him. But my American self would be like, cavity search him. So put him in the middle.
Next up, a Dominican with Benil in the carry-on. You smell it.
Hey, can I say this? Dominicans aren't terrorists. I think we can all come in a society of people. Listen, when I go, hey, I don't give. When I go to the airport, if I see a Muslim, I'm like, brother, check him, right? Crazy white guy, check him. Black guy on speakerphone, shut up, right? But in the grand scheme of things, when I see a Dominican, I'm not scared. Dominicans are beautiful, humble people. I love Dominicans. I love everything about Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic are not terrorists. They really aren't. Tell me a Dominican that's a terrorist.
A Nigerian prince actually on the manifest.
Nigerian prince, but real prince or email scammer prince?
Real prince.
Real prince, let him in. That I don't have a problem with. Royalty, you can come in.
Okay, Haitian grandma. The shoes. She has a lot of shoes and they set off 4 alarms.
This is the thing about the Haitian grandma. I would so love to take her in because I agree that we know we need to help the elderly. But now this is on you, Dad. You can answer. Does she do voodoo or does she not do voodoo? That's a big difference.
She does voodoo.
Then we kick her out. Because let me tell you something. Because I've been seeing on the news. This is a Christian Catholic country. Act like it. You want to bring your foreign policy? Sure. You want to bring Judaism? Sure. Wear your yarmulke. You want to bring your Muslimness? Sure. Wear your little poofy hat. You want to be Mormon and believe in a fake Messiah? Cool. But God, you want to know what? You want to bring here and start sacrificing brother? That's my issue. Get him the out. Cavity search this.
Next up, a Brazilian. They kiss 30 people goodbye and there's still a security holding up the flight.
You know, I like Brazilian. Let the Brazilian in. What the Brazilian gonna do, right? Bring some tree nuts in?
All right. A Papua New Guinean.
Nope.
First flight ever.
Nope.
Doesn't even know what the machine is. Doesn't even know what a plane is.
Brother, Papua New Guineans, send them the out. Like, just like Somalians, we banned them, we're banning the Papua New Guineans. Listen, I will challenge you, any of my readers, give me 3 things that a Somalian and a Papua New Guinean brought to society and civilization. Not because in Papua New Guinea, they eat people, it's dirt roads, and everyone's low IQ. What do they have in Somalia? Low IQ, pirates, and nothing else. In society. Let's nuke them both, get rid of them. You can't come in this country.
Next up, a Chinese tourist has photographed the scanner, has gotten confused by the trash bins.
You know me. I'm biased. I love Asians. But once again, I'm scared of sleeper cells. Sleeper cells are a real thing. People are in our country. People are preparing for shit. Just like I did all these riots, right? Like January 7th. Was it January 7th? Or am I confusing my dates? 6th. Same. Just like I did January 6th. There are sleeper cells in here that do shit. So once again, my funny side would be like, yo, let them in, sure, right? Like, I love Asians. Like, listen, do I want another Korean shop and a little orange chicken shop? 100%. Like, hey, how about this? How about let's throw away all the Puerto Rican stores in Miami, except for tacos and tattoos, and just bring up all Asian stuff? I would love that, right? Like, can we all agree Puerto Rican food is 100%? Dad hates Puerto Rican food.
Don't say I do not. I like Puerto Rican. I love Puerto Rican food.
I don't. Puerto Rican food. I like Puerto Ricans though. Puerto Ricans W, Puerto Rican food L. It's like the mediocre Cuban food. But grand scheme of things, we gotta check the Asian. I don't want to check you, Ling Ling. I don't want to check you, but unfortunately, I have to.
All right.
Watch your mouth. You bring disease from El Salvador.
I'm not from there.
Okay, but where's your family from?
They're American. My mom and dad.
So why are you so brown, Paulie?
Because I'm Salvadorian.
Hey, he's brown as saying he's white.
I didn't say I was white.
That's Dominican behavior.
Oh, well, yeah. Dominicans aren't black. Call a Dominican black and they're going to shoot you.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I never. All right. Since you were speaking about them, a Puerto Rican guy in a party of 20, but half of them don't have ID.
They're,
They're American.
what?
Puerto Ricans are American.
I will double down on that sentence. They're not American. Now, are these people like?
They're just partying, man.
But they're cool Puerto Ricans.
Cool Puerto Ricans.
Like Jay?
But they're loud.
But they're like Jay.
Yeah, they're not hurting nobody, but they're very loud. You might get obnoxious. You know what I mean? You might find it a little obnoxious. You know.
You know what? I would just check them, but check them to their nuts because they're all homophobic, and let a guy check them.
Nice.
But they might like it because all Puerto Rican. If you notice or not, all Puerto Ricans are really horny.
Yeah. Next up is an Indian IT guy.
Nope, we don't need any Indians. Hold on, India's a great ally. Indians are smart. Is he a okay? This is.
He's an IT guy. He's got 3 laptops, 2 tablets, and 1 power strip, and that is his only luggage.
Okay, I have a question. Can he speak proper English or do he have a really thick accent?
He has a thick accent, but he speaks English well.
Is he come from a good family or a poor family?
He's in the middle of the caste system.
I would cavity search him 100%. Yeah, and people can read this and be like, "Oh, Nick, you're racist." Brother, I'm not racist. I'm for everybody. But hey, like my family members told me, Nick, in South America, we're not. No somos racistas, somos clasistas. So if you know what that means, hey, we're not racist, we're classist. I'm kind of classist too. You think when I buy my house on the beach on the water, I want to chill with someone who lives in a shack? Unless you're funny or you got big tits, I don't really want to chill with you.
All right, and okay, we got 2 more. This one's a Cuban uncle, 1-way ticket, cash only. He won't say where he's going in America.
He's 100% illegal. I can tell you though, how old's the Cuban uncle?
He's 46.
He's probably not doing anything bad. He's probably super illegal. He's probably run away. All the Cubans I know are great people, and they really aren't here to really up the country, except the new YCs, like the young Chicos in Miami. You know, we get rid of them. Like all the young Chicos wearing shiesties, like let's get rid of them. But the Cubans that are middle aged that come here generally come here for a better life and to get money to send back. We'll take them. Green light them. Cubans don't necessarily do bad stuff. Sometimes.
All right, and then the last is just your basic American Karen. She's asking for the manager for Southwest Airlines, and she's just complaining, but she's an American.
So I will say this, right? There are Republican Karens and there are liberal Karens. Let me explain it. There's Republican Karens who just about stupid stuff.
She's a Republican Karen.
But I'm saying this, but there's also liberal Karens with the blue hair. Karen, we're going to check her. We're going to check her so she can file an HR complaint, then we can rip it up after.
And that is the end of our...
But hold on, that didn't give me the most important one. Now let me make one in my head.
I'll add it right here.
Saadu Dhabi, straight from Iraq, coming in here with goat pellets in his bag. How about that one? Hey, listen. Anytime I see a Muslim in the airport, I'm sorry. I'm looking. I do not feel comfortable. After 9/11, I do not feel comfortable at the airport when I see a couple turbans there. Like I say this, let's take a step further. How about in airports, I don't care about your religion, we ban turbans, we ban floor mats, and you can take your Quran. I would never deny someone of reading their holy book. I will never deny someone of reading their holy book. But let's ban turbans and let's ban the floor mats. Like, what are we doing? After 9/11, I don't trust any of them. Absolutely not. We're not doing it. Why is it I'm at the airport? I don't do it anymore, but I used to be at the airport off half a stand, and I'm like, holy a Muslim's here. I gotta double look now. I'm in the airplane trying to sleep, and I can't even sleep because every time I nod out, I'm like, oh, we got Raghead in the front that might blow up the goddamn plane. That's my thoughts. You guys don't think I'm racist?
No. Racist? No. Racism is different. You're not going to up to black people and call them slurs. You're doing it on your podcast. That's different. You're just a podcast.
So you'd say I'm just
You're a good guy.
I'm a good guy. That's what this guy. Hey, I'm a good guy, huh? Am I? Hey, do I think about certain situations before? Yeah. Do I analyze stuff? Yeah. But then I'm a good guy, guys. Listen, we all have these thoughts, right? If I go, I read a funny comment the other day, right? It was like, hey, I just want a Mexican to roll up my burrito, an Asian to roll up my sushi, and a black guy to roll my blunt. That's craziest work. And I'm like, you know what? yeah, brother. Yeah. Let's just live in that world, right? The Muslims own the kebab shops. The Asians run the Asian chicken shops. You know, we don't really have default speaker mode for certain people. White people can shut the up. Latinos can chill the out in Miami and stop blasting reggaeton every 5 seconds. How about that? How about we just all live in harmony and stop playing the stereotypes? And that's Nick Nation. And one final word from Dad who just texted me. Nick, don't forget to say Puerto Rico. And that's Puerto Rico, all right?
That is not true. I didn't say anything like that.
So Nick Nation, we're out. I love you guys.